Cricket World Cup is still underway, and we asked the viewers, you guys, our favorites, because they are great, to send in some information, some videos regarding the Cricket World Cup and what has been happening, because we know here at TYT Sports, it's one of the sports that we do struggle with.
Yes.
Now, we have the best viewers, because 3 people, Rohit, Kamat, Hashim, Rashid, and Glenn Boosfield, all sent in these like 15-page write-ups, and they were great. We read through all of them. You sincerely helped me understand this sport a lot more than I ever could. Better than Wikipedia, I promise you that, and I'll be submitting it to Wikipedia so they can change the way they do it. And it really was, it was nice, it really was. And you can see, it was all by the rules of cricket, the different types of cricket, test cricket, one-day cricket, how they decide on some of these rules, what a difference between a run and all these things are.
And for not heaping too much criticism to me, being from Scotland, and how my team, Scotland in the World Cup, are doing god-awful. 0 points.
I believe you have a word for that. Guff.
That is guff. It's like the Scottish football team are now gradually getting better, but I mean, fly the flag for us in a sport, lads, and we're at the bottom of the pile at the moment. I mean, in England above us, which is just like a dagger to the heart, as we know. But thanks again for sending it in. It is great to help us further our knowledge in the sport. I did grow up around cricket. It's not as big in Scotland as it is in England. I know it's huge there. And I would love to further my knowledge and gather the sport more. So
it truly was.
Videos.
So thank you to you 3 guys. And then in addition to that, we had a production team duo by the name of David Taylor, who takes care of all the editing, filming. He put this all together. And the presenter in this video is Daniel Jacobs, and they did a fantastic job. We're going to throw to that video right now so you guys can see some more information regarding what has been going on in the Cricket World Cup, and even a prediction in terms of who they think is on form and doing the best.
But who did they not predict to win?
They did not predict Scotland.
What's going on, guys? The ICC Cricket World Cup has been underway for about 2 weeks now, and already we can probably see who will progress into the final. Teams from both pools that will progress, and in Pool A we see New Zealand, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh and Australia up top, and England unfortunately haven't found any form. They're 3 losses for 1 win, very poor form, but likely that spot will be decided when they verse Bangladesh. Whoever wins that will probably go through to the semis. In Pool B we see India, South Africa, Ireland and the West Indies, Pakistan obviously being below where you would expect them to be, and Ireland playing way above their level. Their fielding has been immaculate, and that's what they owe it all to. That's a third of the game that they are just mastering right now, and that's just through hard work and dedication. So we go to the top bowlers and batsmen. Now the top bowlers have been Tim Southee and Trent Boult, both of them picking up over 10 wickets so far for New Zealand, and both of them bagging 5-wicket hauls when their country needed it most to destroy England and Australia, much to my peril. Over the other side, Sri Lanka have been dominating the batting. Kumar Sangakkara, Tiramane and Dilshan are in the top 10 batsmen, but obviously Chris Gale with his double centuries near the top of the batting performances as well, first ever double century, and AB de Villiers obviously doing what everyone expects him to do at world number 1. So who do I think will win this World Cup? Well, you got to leave it to the home countries. India's making a really good run right now. We're coming into the series. Australia beat them 3 times and repeatedly the whole time. I feel like if Australia were to versus India again, I know it's a World Cup, but Australia will step up too. And New Zealand, because the pitches are at home, they're finding a lot of form right now. Their bowlers are fantastic, and Brendan McCullum batting the best he's ever had in his career, and he's over 35, and he's finding his top form. And it's what everyone wants to see. But Australia to win this World Cup in the final in the MCG at their home against New Zealand. If you disagree with me, we'll comment in the comment section below. I'll be sure to read it.
But again, the coverage is fantastic.
Really
That's exactly what we want. We want to try and pose some great audience reaction and get all the information on the sports that we perhaps don't know as much about, because we are human. We are focusing on trying to focus on every sport, but there is some sports that we don't have as much knowledge as we should have on, or maybe perhaps as we could have time to read up on. So that's great. That's fantastic for them to send in that video, and we look forward to covering more.
Absolutely. Well, guys, from Francis and Jason and Dave and Dan, everybody else who helped out, Rohit, Hashim, and Glenn, thanks so much for all your help. Please keep sending in the videos. We'd love to see them. Put them in the comments. Send them to tytsports@gmail.com. And if they're good, we will continue to use them. Until then, like Daniel said in the video, subscribe to TYT Sports.
Yeah, what a guy.